Welcome to Hitman Boxing. We are the A-side boxing community. Hashtag ASBC. Now, people have been asking me to make a video about this situation for some time, and I kind of been avoiding it because really the whole situation is upsetting. It's upsetting how neither of these two dudes can come to the table and make the fight next in the summer, or if not the summer, fall, winter, this year, sometime this year, right? Now, look, we could talk some of the facts if you want, but that's just gonna upset you. And I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna upset you, right? Because whenever we start talking about money over here, certain people start saying, oh, it's not about the money, and we shouldn't be talking about the money, and we should stay out of their pockets, and like, shut up. It's always about the money. It's always been about the money in boxing. What they fighting for? Money. Deontay Wilder said he fighting for legacy, right? But he don't want to take $12.5 million, which is 5-6 times his highest payday to date. He made $2.5 million for Luis Ortiz, right? So you go from $2.5 million to $12.5 million. Seems like a no-brainer to me, right? Take the money if it's about your legacy. But, you know, Wilder's on the record saying it's about his legacy and not about the money, right? But no, y'all want to spin it and say, oh, well, he's getting lowball. Is it a lowball offer when you make it 5-6 times your highest payday? Is that a lowball offer for real? You know what else he stands to gain from taking that $12.5 million? He gets to go over to the UK, knock Anthony Joshua out in front of all his fans, all his family, take his belts, become unified champion, and become the A-side. And he gets a rematch where he probably gets even more money. So he can stand to make about $30, $40, $50 million off this fight. Right? Ain't that what y'all want? Y'all want him to fight AJ, right? Y'all want him to beat AJ, become the A-side, but he's not the A-side right now. Let's get that straight. He's not. All right? Now, $12.5 million. Flat fee. You don't like it. How about you send a counter offer? But y'all can't because y'all ain't got the money. Right? So next week, from what I understand, they're going to be sitting down and negotiate this fight some more. So you really got to realize that they're trying to make this fight right now. It's serious. They want to make the fight. Both sides want to make the fight. But it seems like nobody wants to concede, right? Wilder, does he feel like he's worth more money? How? I don't get it. How is he worth more money? How is he worth more than $12.5 million? That's a lot of money. More money than he's made in 10 fights, right? So what's the problem? Take the flat fee. Sometimes when you're the B-side, sometimes when you're not the big name on the card, when your name don't appear first on the marquee, you have to do what the A-side dictates. Anthony Joshua said he'd take the fight in a heartbeat if they could offer him $50 million, right? Nah, they can't offer him $50 million. That's why it ain't happened. All right? Like I said, man, Deontay Wilder just needs to just humble himself a little bit, right? Take the money and go over there and knock this dude out. Most people believe he could beat Anthony Joshua anyway, right? It seems like a no-brainer to me. Right? To me, at least. I'm just saying. I could really care less about either of these guys because they don't give a shit about us anyway. Otherwise, this fight would have been made. But y'all want to say AJ ducking, you know, y'all want to say Wilder blowing smoke, you know, they both want the fight. Like, be serious, right? Any other time y'all want to say a fighter ain't afraid to fight another fighter. Any other time I bring it up, y'all say, oh, Keith Thurman's not afraid to fight Errol Spence. Like, come on. Like, they fighters. That's what they do. And it's about the money. In front of 100,000 people in the UK, you telling me you're not going to take that $12.5 million? Like, how much do you want? That's more than Joseph Parker made. Just, man, they better make this fight, man. This has been upsetting me for the last 2 weeks that this fight can't get made. Whether it's AJ, whether it's Wilder. Who's the problem? You know? Now, AJ talking about he'd rather talk trash to Deontay Wilder in person. Like, do these dudes understand what they're saying? Like, I didn't even make videos about this. I didn't make videos about this. I didn't make videos about this dude saying he was scared to lose his O. Why are you scared to lose? If I'm not mistaken, UK fans support their fighters, even in a loss. Deontay Wilder, on the other hand, probably won't get any support if he loses to AJ. Because that's what happens in the States. Dudes be dropping their fighters. Well, you know what? It's universal, man. I'm not even going to say that. Whatever. Sipping this Red Bull. It's early. Now, Anthony Joshua, this dude really said, he really said that he'd rather talk trash to Deontay Wilder to his face. You know, I was going to break this down into a few videos, but you know what? We're just going to put it all in a one lump sum. Let's get into Anthony Joshua's statement real quick. It all applies. It's all the same. It's all the same topic anyway, you know? But let's get into a statement. When you're a fighter, you can't let certain things slide. Sometimes you use it as fuel, but at the same time, when you're hearing it constantly, you have to let it slide off your back. It's hard, though. It's a balance, because even though I try to keep it professional and I don't want to bite back, I've got that fight instinct. Sometimes you need to give as good as you get. I'd rather do it face to face. That's why I'm waiting for. That's what I've always said. Even though Fury went through what he went through, I hope for his return so he can fight soon. Wilder, we're looking at negotiations to see whether we can get that going. There's a lot of talk across the pond, but it would be good when we came face to face. Anthony Joshua's statement. So, okay. So initially, you didn't want Deontay Wilder to come to Cardiff, right? You did. Well, no, let me backtrack. It was fine if he came to Cardiff. You just didn't want him in the ring with you after you beat Joseph Parker, because you didn't want to hear him trash talk you to your face, right? So you, quote unquote, banned him from the ring. But now, after all that's over with, and he's over here in America, you're over in the UK, now you say you want to trash talk him. I mean, is that code for this fight's being close to being made? I mean, with his logic, he says normally he's like, he doesn't do the whole hyping up the fight or trash talking unless there's a contract that's signed and on the table, like with Klitschko, right? That was his explanation for that, right? But now you want to talk trash about him? Why? There's no fight. He's been calling you out for about a year right now, and I've been overlooking it. So what's really good? See what I'm saying? Both of these guys are full of shit. Both of them. That's why I don't ride for either of them. And whoever wins this fight, I could care less. Because it's going to be the same end result for me as a content creator. So it doesn't really matter to me. I just want to see the fight. Let me know what y'all think about Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua situation. Let me know what you think about it. Give me your honest take on it, because I just gave you my honest opinion about both of these dudes. Both full of shit. Hashtag ASBC, A-Side Boxing Community. If you don't like it, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do, man. But I'm not finna stress out over these two dudes who can't come to a table and negotiate a fight. The biggest fight in boxing right now currently. Don't cry about the money. Don't cry about the money if you've mentioned in the past that it's not about the money, it's about legacy. All right? I'm out.
Oh my God. Oh my God, yo. My grandma always told me, if I ain't had something nice to say then, baby, don't say nothing at all. That's all I'm gonna say, man. It's out. The baddest man in the world, the baddest man on the planet, and that's facts. Where my bomb squad people at? Oh. And we out.
Underrated, you niggas steady ignoring greatness. A pallbearer, what you need when I come undertake it. This hostile takeover by the chill hover. I got the blueprints, I really do this, so move on over. Stay in your lane, nigga, stay in your lane. You steady running at the guns, but fucking suck at the game. Ain't it a shame? It really is. My words evoke fear. I teach you lessons that'll have you breaking down in tears. Call me Joe Clark with a baseball bat. Chaining up the doors and spelling all these niggas from rap. Cuz they kill your brain cells, son. How don't you see it? They steady brainwashing you and then repeating, but 'tis the season for chill wage. I bring about change, but not Obama, cause this nation I will never claim. I got my sights aimed at the top spot on the chop block.